Recently, Kelly Ripa's absence from Live with Kelly and Mark has sparked a lot of conversation among fans. Although her absence wasn't explained on the show, many viewers noticed the difference in energy when she wasn't there. Deja Vu, the show's announcer, filled in as Mark Consuelos' co-host, but fans felt that the chemistry between Mark and Deja wasn't the same. This made it clear just how much Kelly Ripa means to the successful atmosphere of the show. Kelly Ripa's absence from the show. Kelly's absence might be related to some big events happening in the next few weeks. She is preparing for a special episode of Live, called the After the Oscars show, which will air on March 3, 2025. This special episode is filmed in Los Angeles, and Kelly has always looked forward to the Oscars coverage. It's an exciting time for her, as she gets to interact with celebrities right after that Academy Awards. Because of this, Kelly might have been busy getting ready for the big event or resting after a busy weekend. During Kelly's absence, fans quickly noticed a shift in Mark Consuelos' behavior. Viewers shared their thoughts online, saying Mark seemed bored to death without Kelly by his side. His usual energy seemed flat, and fans picked up on it. One fan even commented, "Mark was bored to death this whole show, and I was too." Others agreed, saying that they felt Mark seemed less interested in the show as time went on. This reaction from fans shows just how much Kelly's presence affects the show's vibe. Mark seems unenthusiastic. Mark, who is in his second year as a full-time co-host on Live, has built a strong partnership with Kelly over time. Their chemistry has been a key factor in the show's success, and viewers have grown accustomed to seeing them work together. Without Kelly, Mark seemed less enthusiastic, and it was clear that something was missing. The absence of her lively energy made it hard for fans to enjoy the episode the same way they usually do. In addition to the After the Oscars show, Kelly has been busy preparing for her role in the Oscars coverage. She even showcased her transformation into an Ariana Grande lookalike, which was part of a segment for the Live After Oscars show. With the help of her team, Kelly recreated Ariana's look from the Wicked movie, where Ariana plays Glinda the Good Witch. Fans were impressed by her effort and creativity, which made them even more excited for the special event next month. It's clear that Kelly Ripa is an essential part of Live with Kelly and Mark. Fans love the dynamic between her and Mark, and when she's not around, it's noticeable. Whether she's preparing for a big event or taking a break, Kelly's absence reminds us all how much she brings to the show. Hopefully, she'll be back soon, ready to sit in her chair next to Mark and bring back the energy and fun that fans have come to expect from Live. Why do you think Kelly was absent? When will she be back? When fans tuned in to Live with Kelly and Mark on Wednesday morning, they were met with a rare and curious sight. Mark Consuelos sitting alone at the famed morning show desk, sipping from his usual coffee mug, but with an empty seat beside him. The lively banter and quick-witted exchanges that normally kick off the show were replaced by a palpable question hanging in the air. Where was Kelly Ripa? From the moment the opening jingle played, social media lit up with concern and speculation. Had she taken a last-minute vacation? Was she ill? Or worse, was this the beginning of a permanent change? Mark, always cool under pressure, greeted the audience with his signature warmth. "Good morning, everyone. You might notice there's a little less sparkle next to me today." The crowd chuckled lightly, though it was clear many were hoping for a reassuring update. "Kelly's not here today," Mark continued, "but don't worry. It's not the flu, it's not an on-set feud, and it's definitely not because she's tired of me. At least not yet." The audience laughed, and a few sighs of relief echoed through the studio. But what came next was a surprise no one saw coming. "She's off today for a very big reason," Mark said, pausing for effect. Kelly is in Washington, D.C., meeting with members of Congress to advocate for something extremely close to her heart. Suddenly, the missing co-host mystery took on a much deeper significance. A cause close to home. Behind the glitz and glam of her television persona, Kelly Ripa has always worn her heart on her sleeve, Over the years, she's used her platform to champion causes ranging from women's health to children's literacy, often blending her advocacy into the show's lighter fare. But this latest mission is something she's been quietly working on behind the scenes for months. She's lobbying for mental health reform in schools, Mark explained, his tone shifting to one of proud admiration. She's been working with a few incredible organizations, speaking to experts, parents, and students, and now she's taking it straight to Capitol Hill. The audience erupted in applause. According to insiders, Kelly's passion for this cause stems from personal stories shared with her over the years by fans, friends, and even her own children. With rising rates of anxiety, depression, and emotional distress among students, especially post-pandemic, Kelly has become increasingly vocal about the urgent need for early intervention and support systems within schools. She's not just showing up for a photo op, Mark said. She's in meetings, she's reviewing proposed legislation, she's asking tough questions. It's the most Ripa thing ever. Behind the cameras, a woman on a mission. Though she's best known for her quick wit and impeccable comedic timing, Kelly Ripa is no stranger to serious work. Long before she was the queen of daytime TV, she was a fierce advocate for education equality, LGBTQ+ rights, and women's reproductive freedom. But this time, the issue hits even closer to home. She's a mom first, a close friend of the Ripa Consuelos family shared. When Kelly hears about kids struggling, especially those who feel invisible, she doesn't just get sad, she gets moving. According to sources, Kelly has been collaborating with national nonprofits to push forward the Safe Minds, Strong Schools Act, a bipartisan bill aimed at increasing funding for in-school counselors, mental health education programs, and staff training across public schools in the U.S. She's even contributed her own funds to pilot programs in New Jersey and New York, hoping to demonstrate how small changes, like peer support groups and mindfulness education, can dramatically improve student well-being. This isn't about being political, Kelly recently said in a private panel. It's about being human. It's about making sure no child feels like they're drowning alone. Reactions pour in. As news of Kelly's advocacy trip spread, fans flooded social media with praise. "Now that's a reason to miss the show," tweeted one user. Kelly Ripa using her voice for good, legend. Another wrote, "This is why I've always loved her. She's funny, she's real, and she actually cares." Even celebrities joined in. Reese Witherspoon reposted the clip of Mark explaining Kelly's absence, captioning it, "Proud of you. Let's talk more about this." Meanwhile, Kelly herself remained humble. In a quiet Instagram story posted late Wednesday night, she shared a snapshot of her sneakers resting on the marble steps of the Capitol building. The caption was simple but powerful. "Every voice matters, especially the little ones." Mark holds down the fort. Back in the studio, Mark Consuelos proved once again why he was the perfect partner, on screen and off. With Kelly away, he leaned into his solo hosting duties with charm and grace, even managing to squeeze in some humor. "I was going to try to do the show in one of Kelly's dresses, just to keep the spirit alive, but apparently there are HR rules," he joked, drawing laughter from the audience. He brought in surprise guest co-hosts for the day, including a retired school principal and a teenage mental health advocate, both in line with Kelly's mission, and both clearly touched to be part of the moment. "Kelly might not be here physically," Mark said during the closing moments, "but her heart is right here with us. And if you want to support what she's doing, start by asking your local schools what mental health resources they offer. You'd be surprised how much still needs to be done." A return with purpose. By Thursday, Kelly was back on set, radiant as ever, but there was a new depth to her smile. Though she didn't dedicate the entire episode to her trip, she did take a moment to thank viewers for their support. "I wasn't on vacation. I wasn't sick. I wasn't in a spa. Though that would have been nice," she said, chuckling. "I was where I needed to be, doing something that matters to me, and I hope it matters to you too." She didn't go into details, She let the work speak for itself. But those who saw her absence for what it truly was, a woman using her platform for change, knew this was more than just a day off. It was a reminder that Kelly Ripa isn't just the voice of morning TV. She's a voice for those who can't always speak for themselves. Let us know your thoughts in the comments.